following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining Commission Talks. I'm buzzing with Marlowe. You know all the drift, man. It is Wednesday. Wednesday. Doing well. Happy, which is Commission Day. Yes, we've got a lot to cover. I know it's exciting, but guys, if you are new to the channel, make sure you like, share, and most importantly, hit that bell. Stay in contact with all our platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, LinkedIn, all those social media handles. Also, guys, you can catch us out on our audios. Shout out to right now. We are ranked number 2 in wrestling podcast, which is insane, out of the top 100 in that. And I think I'm ranked number 84 on indie podcasts as well. So thank y'all, good pods. Thank y'all to all the listeners and stuff out there. This is the first one of the true live event week for Buzzing with Marlowe. I got my boys with me today. It's Commission Talks. Then tomorrow I've got a good guest, Gregory Hall, talking about P-level, what's the goods and bads for your body. Definitely don't want to miss that one. And of course, we have our episode for Buzzing with Marlowe Friday, and I will announce the guest end of this show. Guys, it's Wednesday. We have a lot to talk about. Obviously, we just had the Royal Rumble that just ended Saturday, Alamo Dome in Texas, and I gotta say, wow, just simply wow. Into that, obviously, we're going to talk about other things going on. We got the NFL playoffs coming up as well. It's done. It is 2 teams now. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the daggum Kansas City Chiefs. One-legged fucking Mahomes. All right, that's all I can say. But congratulations to those teams. They were playing in the Super Bowl. Obviously, I'm excited about the Pro Bowl coming up this weekend because me, solid lover of flag football, is now presented for the All-Star game. So that's a big for everybody that does flag football with the traveling, the XFL, that stuff. We got a lot of things that we're going to talk about. But first, guys, I do want to acknowledge something first. Something today, breaking news was announced. And guys, here we go.
Process was a pretty big deal last time. So when I woke up this morning, I figured I'd just press record and let you guys know first. So it won't be long-winded. You only get one super emotional retirement essay, and I used mine up last year. So really thank you guys so much, to every single one of you, for supporting me, my family, my friends, teammates, my competitors. I could go on for many. Thank you guys for allowing me to live my absolute dream. I wouldn't change a thing.
Oh, man. Tom Brady has officially retired. I don't know how, but he is officially retired. He was short and sweet. Lord only knows what's going to happen regarding that. But, guys, you know it's Commission Talks. You know I'm not alone. I've got my boys with me. I got Dre on Wheels from the 1130 podcast, and I got my boy Eric the Joker from the Wrestling Asylum and one of the Mob's own. That's right, guys, from the OTTR himself. Guys, when the countdown hits 30 to 1, we're going to get that introduction started, and we're going to talk about all things pro wrestling. And that starts in 3, 2, 1 right now. right, guys, my first that is from the Wrestling Asylum, Mr. Joker himself, Eric from the OTTR Mob, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Joker. How you doing, buddy?
Fuck Patrick Mahomes.
With you on that one.
Go.
Oh man, way to start it off. Already. Oh. Honestly, guys, I got my boy, Mr. Papa Lily, the Hot Wheels man himself. Ladies and gentlemen, Dre. What's up, bro?
Hey, what's good, man? What's going on, man? What's up?
I saw your hands flopping up. I thought you would be a crow for that one.
Yeah, I'm ready, man. I'm ready. I'm excited, though. Hey, Tom Brady, I think this is it for him, though. I don't think he's coming out of retirement for him, so he had a long career, and I think it's over with him, though. But I'm excited. Yeah, man, let's go.
Anybody want to say anything about Tom Brady before we start?
I will.
Stole
you can bitch, you can piss, you can moan. But let me explain something to y'all. When he played for Michigan, they nicknamed him the comeback kid. How quaint is it that a guy that was predicted to go round 1 ends up going round 6 and becomes the greatest quarterback this game has ever known? All the controversies, all the bullshit, throw that out the window. He left a legacy that anybody wants to debate. Yeah, I see. You know what? I do have to agree with Brewer, Mr.
I feel that way too. I
didn't want to post it at first, but I was like, it's Tom Brady.
But I mean, my man got a big old
shout out to Maverick. What's up, bro?
He got a big contract to be on Fox Sports as a commentary, so
he definitely did.
He could take that. So I don't know.
I think he's going to take it anyway, regardless. But here's what I'm going to say: Brady was. His body of work speaks for itself. If they get, I've not been to the NFL Hall of Fame. I openly admit that. But if they're gonna ever build a wing, Tom Brady, thank you, sir. That motherfucker earned it, bar none.
I said it on the episode. I said if Tom Brady won in Tampa, he's the greatest. Tom Brady won Tampa.
The first year he was there.
First year. Tom Brady, the Michael Jordan in the NFL. That's all you can say. I mean, honestly, he's won more rings than Michael Jordan, which is even insane. I don't think that's even heard of for someone to win 7 rings for a Super Bowl, period.
Well, it's unheard of for somebody to be, 24 or 25 and 2 in sports. Gee, I wonder who I'm talking about. Because the first time he lost, that got fucking massive attention. Everywhere that blew up. 2014, If you know, you know.
All right. Well, congrats to Tom Brady for retirement. You are.
Is he gonna pull a Terry Funk where he has like 94 more?
Let's be nice about it. If it does come out and he's coming back again, yes, we will eat that one out after that. But until then, congrats on the retirement, Tom. That's all we can say. All right, guys. We had Saturday, the Royal Rumble. I want to make a major shout out to both of y'all. Y'all didn't spoil it for me. I didn't get to watch. Man, I got to say this, though. I got to vent about this. Peacock. Just because you had a live press conference, I wanted to replay the show after I got off of work. I get up early the next day just so I could watch the damn show before I go to work. Literally. I'm like super tired just because I had to force myself to watch the Royal Rumble. I
know what you're talking about.
I was so mad.
I Are you talking about like when the show goes off and Peacock, you gotta wait a while for them
It's
to?
a while before
I,
you have to wait.
oh my
You have to wait
goodness!
for the morning because I think it's from California time or whatever. So they have to be able to watch theirs. The only way you can watch the show is in Spanish.
No, no, I think it was live, so it aired at 5 p.m. over there and
Mhm.
8 o'clock here. And for me, at one point, I think it was I don't even know what pay per view it was, but I can't remember what it was. But I wasn't able to watch it until it went off. But I had to wait a whole hour and a half until it was available to actually watch it. So
The
yeah,
only thing that got
I know.
spoiled for me before I got to watch it, I think it was obviously the Roman Reigns thing. But other than that, everything else, I still got. I know I ain't gonna lie. The winner of the Rumble got revealed before I could watch it. I had a feeling it was gonna happen, but it was pretty detailed. I was happy that I didn't get the full show spoiled. I'd been really freaking bad. Shout out to Courtney. What's up? What's up?
Hey, hey, hey!
The indie queen herself. Oh my gosh. Can't breathe. Be mad.
I can't breathe. George Lopez.
If anybody loved Tom Brady, it's that guy.
No, I'm gonna tell you. The pop Sammy got.
Hold on.
The
hold on.
minute
we'll
he hit-
come in, we'll talk about that, but we're gonna talk from start up from all the way up. Come on now. All right. So this guy, look at him.
Yep.
Look,
The
look,
goat.
there he is.
Look
He is.
like-
He is. I hate to say it. He is. I mean, it's like a saying that Allen Iverson said, man. Many loved him, the world hated him. And that's kind of like how it was with Tom Brady, bro. Anyone in Boston would absolutely cherish Tom Brady. But when it came to anybody else outside of Boston, you absolutely despise Tom Brady until he went to Tampa.
Mhm.
I'm on this terrific time. Shout out to my boy Jay. Also, y'all check out his podcast on Tuesdays. Intimate Conversations with Jay Lyric on Facebook and on YouTube. Also, check out his album that he's got coming out. Guess we got a Kansas fan.
And that's
All right, we're on a great start. All right, guys. We've got to talk about this. Royal Rumble. I'm thinking the first match of the night is going to be the Women's Royal Rumble. No. We got the Men's Royal Rumble very first. What was y'all's expression on that one?
Okay.
I kind of was
The
happy. With
cyber.
it. I was happy with it. It was something that you weren't gonna expect right away, but I was for it. I mean, nice change of pace. It set the tone for what the night was gonna be. Simple as that.
I agree. I agree. And I think we spoke about this one time on Commission Talk. If Roman Reigns is not going to if he's not on the main event, he's going to start the show. And they didn't want to
You got
start
the
the
call.
show with they didn't want to start the show with Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens, obviously what they had, with the aftermatch. But starting the show with the Royal Rumble match itself, I thought it was cool. I thought, to me, after
I
a
wanted
while,
Will Tyler
maybe,
to go first so we'd have a transition for the Rumble. Oh,
yeah, but I understand why they didn't do it though. But to have the men's Royal Rumble go first and not the women's was okay. But the men's Royal Rumble itself, after number 15, 16, I was feeling like underwhelmed about it though. Just my personally opinion.
Boogie T.
But we get Booker T. He was the only one. I was already expecting Edge. So Booker T was the only surprise appearance. Maybe I was expecting a little bit more. Um, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be biased. I'm a Rock fan, so I kind of like was expecting Rock, but no Rock. That's cool. That's cool. That's real cool. But it was
I
already
would hear the end of
predicted.
him and the other one in that damn comment the entire time after that damn pay-per-view.
It was already predicted that Cody Rhodes was going to win. So by time the number 29 came out, everybody knew like it was Cody, like he was winning it. So it was just like okay, but shout out to Gunther who came in at number 1 and went the whole thing and lasted and broke a record in the Royal Rumble match. So like I mean, I don't think Gunther get his credit though. And I was expecting
Oh, he got it.
multiple
He got it that night.
yeah,
He definitely
yeah,
got it
yeah.
that night.
I was expecting multiple interactions
What's
with
up? What's up?
With Gunther in the match, especially with Brock Lesnar. I think a lot of people was surprised that Brock Lesnar got eliminated a little earlier. But
A little. He literally walked out and got thrown out like after he cleared out half the people in his name.
yeah, he came
Yeah.
out clear. Yeah, he came out, cleared a couple of people, and
Was
Bobby
like,
Lashley threw him over though. So and then another thing, I'm glad somebody just said this because I was
Yeah.
they said Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio, obviously we are getting right that Dominic attacked Rey Mysterio backstage.
It'll
I
be a
was
while.
wondering why they didn't show that, but if Rey Mysterio didn't come out, then I would assume someone else would have took this number or so. But that was that. Not too many surprises.
It
And
gave
then
more
another,
heat to
and then
Dom.
yeah, it really did though. And then I don't want to jump too fast though, but the women's Royal Rumble had a lot of NXT competitors, and I was expecting maybe Carmelo Hayes to appear in the
Mhm.
Rumble, or maybe one or
Yes,
two
most
other
definitely.
people.
Courtney.
And
Thank
we
you,
didn't
Courtney.
we didn't get none of that. We didn't get none of that from the men's Royal Rumble, so it felt underwhelmed, and very predictable of who was going to win it. But I
Oh
like
yeah,
how
that's
they
right.
kind of
I forgot about that.
yeah.
See, but I will say this part sound good though because Ray, it made it even more impactful. Like, yeah, he did get hurt, but it could also tell the story when Dom had the mask and ripped it. We all want to see Dom get his ass whooped. There is no ifs, fans. I don't think there's one person there sitting here wanting ex-con Dom to prevail any possible way. But I do agree with you, Dre. But the one thing I got to say about the Rumble that really stood out, shout out to our boy Kofi Weaston from the
Kofi
Dirty Hills
Weaston.
podcast. Yes, sir, we are.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I can't believe he came out for that.
Yeah, when he came out, it was like, hold
I
up,
think
wait
it
a
was
minute,
cool.
Booker T.
I was
It
like,
was
wait a minute,
cool.
you
It was
could've gave
cool.
that
I
to
mean,
somebody in
they,
NXT.
they were
They
in
weren't going to
You
do
could've
much
gave
with
that
him.
to
I
an
think
NXT.
Booker was a last minute call because Booker's been trying to get into the Rumble
but
consistently.
see, and I was watching the kickoff show, and then he gonna talk about, well, I didn't get my call yet, and then all of a sudden he coming
Yeah,
out at
He's
number
did, though.
XYZ.
That's the same thing like with Michelle McCool.
See, now that was cool.
Michelle
Now,
played
see,
that to the
see,
T. She
she
played
that
that
cool.
perfect. She had the
A
call.
top
already.
10.
I
I
thought-
say
I-
yes. I
I'm
say
gonna say
yes,
this.
just from the emotional aspect of what you get.
Not yet.
I
I
gotta
don't think
disagree.
so. He's on
I
his
gotta
way.
disagree with
Not like
I don't-
top 10 heels of all
I don't-
time. I'm
no,
talking
no,
about
no,
on
no.
the
I mean,
roster right
period.
He's
now.
I mean,
he's
period,
not
and
even
I'll-
top 10. No.
No.
In the
he ain't
roster
even
right now?
top clown.
No.
Period. And I'll tell you why.
Yes.
Two things. One, I'll give him this. The China Eddie dynamic from the past that they're being compared to, Rhea's carrying his ass.
We all love Booker, Jay. We all love
Okay.
Booker.
Two,
Sucker.
this is the second part.
Need
All
to
right.
spin a Rooney. That's all I needed.
Dominic can't talk worth the shit and can't wrestle worth a damn. He needs to go to NXT and get some seasoning, okay? No offense. He is not up to par with his father. He's not even
Oh,
close.
no.
And the shit he's pulling with the shtick he's doing, guess what? Earlier in the week, Shaul Guerrero tweeted, knock it off. She don't like it. She's pissed. She is pissed with this
Yeah,
shit.
he didn't go down to NXT because I'm pretty sure, he was working.
It was
with
a
his
straight
dad.
main roster shot.
Yeah, and
Well,
Yeah,
he was
'cause he was
wrestling
right.
like on these little
And I
Shaq
think that-
things
I think him
constantly,
working-
but yeah.
I think him working and being in Judgment Day is kind of like giving him some more experience and not with his dad being
Yeah.
there because if it's he,
like
he
what they
gotta
do
learn
with
some
Braun.
way,
Braun
know?
came in after 5 matches went in with Bray and them,
But-
and just grew
Top
from that.
10.
I think that's what Dom is kind of like with Judgment Day, because Judgment Day's got a lot of seasoned guys. Like you got Finn, you got Priest. Priest has been in the Indies for a long time. You got Rhea. Rhea came from freaking Australia. They can bring a little bit wider look for Dom and Wiz. And like the one thing I'll say about Dom is Dom doesn't have to do much, and you're gonna get a reaction.
And
That's something I do like about him.
And one thing they did cool about Dom,
I'm
even
not.
though
I will click this
he-
one for you, but
he
I
was-
ain't clicking the next one. I'm just
he
going to
was
tell
a-
you that right now. I'm not clicking that next one. And don't anybody say it out loud. You will get muted.
but I like how Dom, even though despite the spot he came in at the Rumble, he did last, pretty, down to the wire. I think it was like the last 5 or whatnot. But if we're
Uh-oh.
gonna talk about
Yep.
if we're gonna
Yes,
talk about
Vicky did give the okay for the Eddie Guerrero thing.
yeah.
I ain't salty. I just told you not to ever say that. That's all I said. Kofi saying, "What's up, Courtney?"
I'm gonna tell. You know what? Here's what I'm gonna say, as it pertains to Dominic. He needs to go to NXT. He got thrown into something that he wasn't prepared for.
Already starting.
I mean, I'm telling you that he tried to cash in on Dad. Okay, I get it. I get the old man's, up here, still got. If you know, you know. For a shout out to all my Italians out there. But the point here is this. All right. When
Free
you
lasagna?
know, don't.
He should have been in NXT. All right. I agree. I think it was just because Ray wanted him to come up with him. That's the reason.
I
Because
think
Ray
he was
didn't
trying
think
to
he was
pass
going to be
the
there
mantle
that
and He
long.
wasn't ready. What needs to happen, and I enjoy this part of the equation.
Unless Judgment Day is broken. And I agree. Yes.
That I agree with.
I don't
want Rhea to be her. You can give her the China comparison all you want. That's fine. She's backed it up. I'm not going to argue that one. She is backing it up. She's what would have blown my mind. I wish they would have done it. I don't know why not. Dominic's or Ray's spot, Rhea showed up. She goes in both. She gets eliminated in the men's and kills from spot 1. She pulled the HBK. She goes in at number 1 and ran that motherfucker.
We're going to get into that.
I
You
know,
already
but
jumped in.
But real fast, you guys talking about Dominic though. I think with
You
I'm
can't-
comparing her in the literal
You know,
sense.
I think with Dominic though, even
can't.
like you said, he came up with his dad, and now he's not with his dad anymore. I don't think he, would have. I don't know. I don't think he would have been a great fit, in NXT. I think we already knew Dominic, and then he came straight up with his dad, and they won the tag team titles, but everybody was like, "No, I'm not buying into this Dom. Like, I don't know. I want to see more from him though." And now that we got Judgment Day, and he flipped on his dad, and he doing all these humiliating things on Christmas and Thanksgiving. It's kind of like showing a different side of Dominic. But I think once we get
You're
to
right about
WrestleMania, uh, this whole Dominic character or Dominic Mysterio is going to be a whole different thing right now. I like the growth and what's going on, but for him to be in NXT, I think Rey Mysterio, like I said, he wanted to be by his side, and I don't think he was going to be in NXT for long anyway if he was there though. But I think he doing well on the main roster though. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
under Judgment Day,
I think
And
the biggest thing that wanting to do with Dom is Ray's wanting his last match to be with his son. That's what I think the honest thing is, and that'd be a cool thing.
And I said for months though, and I thought because Rey Mysterio said, "Man, I'm not fighting my son," and I was like, "Okay, Rey Mysterio is going to be in the Royal Rumble, Dominic's going to be in the Rumble, so this is going to be the chance, with both of them, kind of like go at it or at least tease it." And it sort of didn't happen, but it did, But I think we're gonna get there though.
Yeah, we got plenty of time. That's even the crazy
Yes, we
part.
do.
Like we
We
got
do.
plenty of
Yes.
time. The road just started. I mean, hit the gas on the pedal pretty well right now. Like it's an insane thing. Whatever.
That's funny. That's funny.
Mommy, my eye.
That's funny. It burns.
Nah, we'll have to talk about that Raw part too. That joke had me crying. Talk about you get got. That joke had me in tears, bro. But I think the cool thing about the Rumble itself, and the one thing that I'm pretty sure all of us can say, it showcased everyone in the Rumble. Everyone got a moment in that Rumble, regardless of who showed up, who whatever. They showed up with the talent they've already had, and everyone got a moment. You could tell Triple H had complete control of this book. If anybody's sitting here with us the weird worry about Vince McMahon taking over anything, watch the Royal Rumble and you can tell that was not the case at all. First of all, if Vince was taking over, Brock would have not have been eliminated. Bobby would probably been eliminated by Brock. Like, these are those two things right here you would already. We got to see Gunther face to face with Brock for a second. You could hear the crowd build for that one. You could hear moments after moments each time someone came out. Even gave it a feeling when Baron Corbin came out and got beat up.
Oh, Corbin had that bitch coming. Damn.
Corbin is a legitimate heel, man.
And he's good at it.
I love Corbin. Corbin is literally like a new JBL in my opinion.
And you know what? I think the pairing is perfect.
Oh, absolutely. And I think me and you were the only two that really agreed it first happened. I was like, JBL would be perfect for Corbin. And I think that's a new thing for Corbin to finally get into a main event type picture in the future. Like, I feel like that is a near future thing for Corbin, in my opinion. We want Brock versus
shut up and take my money.
Gunther.
Well, the Rumble itself was okay. It was decent. Like I said, I was expecting a little bit more surprise appearance. Also NXT superstars though, but Cody Rhodes taking the W and winning it. Like I said, it was.
How'd y'all feel about that?
Very. Like I said, it was, to me, it was very predictable. So I mean, like.
But my thing is, and I was very mad at first when he came at number 30. I was like, that is not a babyface role.
Yes,
when he first came at 30, I was like,
because
fans are not gonna get behind it.
Everyone was like, "Yo, man, Cody gonna win, man. I'm going for Cody." But it was like once he came out at number 30, it was just like, well, yeah, like ain't nobody else coming out, after that. That's it. He's winning that. Now, if he came out maybe like 16, 18, 19, and kind of like, winning it, maybe it would have, but
so
to me,
I think the only thing that made me was okay with the 30 is he went with Gunther, and Gunther beat the living tar out of Cody for a good while.
Yeah, and they did a good job by kind of like having you think maybe, just maybe, Gunther will win this. So I did like that. Frozen here.
I'm good. You're good now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but like I was saying, they did a good job saying, did a good job thinking, maybe Gunther will win because he went the whole.
You just teased like a shit ton of different combination matches in one shot.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, that gave you a suspense feeling. Like, reality, guys, this Rumble was way better than most of the other ones we've had. The other I would say that really came up to it, I gotta obviously say the one with Edge coming back. That put me in tears.
20. Yeah, because nobody saw.
I didn't care who won that. I was just happy to see Edge back, in my honest opinion. But I love the fact that literally, I hate him. Gosh, I love you. I love you and hate you at the same time. Why?
Jacksonville
It
doesn't have
happens to
school
everyone, man.
Wi-Fi.
It ain't happened to me. I don't know what to go. Excuse me.
Man,
Ah,
don't get muted over here today, okay? Don't get this muted, okay? Over here. But what I was saying is it teased so many future matches that can be in the picture. Like, what would you experience like seeing Gunter versus Cody, Gunter versus Brock, Gunter versus Drew, Gunter versus all these different guys? Like Gunter went from started off with Gunter and Sheamus, amazing, perfect. Like guys that literally beat the tar at each other half this year. Sheamus might have needed a 10 eventually next time they face each other.
I want Gunter and Brock for one reason. I want to know, can Gunter stand toe-to-toe against Brock?
We're not there yet.
I do believe Brock will whoop his ass.
since we got multiple conversations about the women's Royal Rumble match, let's get to the women's Royal Rumble match.
We're just jumping all over it. Newsflash, guys, if you haven't watched the Rumble, this guy won.
At number
Cody
30, he joins
At
the
number 30,
group.
Cody has now got partial of his story. I got to say it from a true inspiration. Cody bet on himself and
Bet on himself. We're breaking up there for a minute.
I know I'm daggum drink. Bro, I don't drink a lot of caffeine stuff, and this is the first thing in a month that I've had, so went down the wrong pipe. And I know someone's about to say another fucking comment regarding that one. I already know it's about to happen. But Cody earned it, in my opinion, because he's bet on himself. He went back down to the independents. And the one thing, major respect with Cody itself, man. Cody was at a show. He could have told the booker, hey, minimum 1,500 fans or I'm not showing up. Cody has been to a venue that I've seen personally that had 15 people in it and wrestled it just like he would in a big stage area. So that's where I got the most utmost respect for Cody when it comes to that standpoint, because a lot of guys that come from there do not do that. And Cody has worked himself all the way up to get where he is. So my opinion.
You want to check the chat there, Warren?
Oh, I already know it's coming. I'm not clicking.
It already just did.
You're a robot, Warren. Oh my gosh. Oh Lord. Stop it. Gunther for Universal. Yes, I agree with that.
I would like that one.
I would definitely. Can't handle your caffeine. Oh my god. Already.
All I know is this was too good of a men's rumble. You got a lot out of it. Uh-oh.
Hey.
What happened here, Warren? What happened?
Oh.
All right, we're
you want
back.
Frozen again?
Yeah,
Okay,
I guess we're playing a game of Freeze today. The Commission Talks edition.
I wonder if they flagged us.
Huh?
I wonder if they flagged us.
No, I ain't got no updates about it.
Okay.
Sorry, Courtney. I'm
Right.
not all tech savvy, I guess. But, just from itself, we had so many interesting teases regarding matches. Now, since everybody's been jumping it, let's go ahead and cover the Women's Rumble.
Yeah.
Who wants to go first?
All right, look at I go first. I thought the Women's Royal Rumble was excellent, though. I thought it was excellent. Different variety of women, especially like I said, a whole lot of surprise appearances. Chelsea Green. I was not expecting Chelsea Green at one bit. No, I was not. I wasn't. Look at The Rock was the only one I'm expecting though. As far as the men's though, as far as the women, I was just open with it. I was just open with it.
He was in Texas. He was in Texas.
Hey. But Chelsea Green, she didn't last long though. But she came in. A couple of women from the NXT, Roxanne, definitely Michelle McCool. Love how she came in from sitting in the
She
front
took
row
over
with her
for a
daughter
minute.
and stuff like
And
that.
she
So
psyched everybody out.
I love how she
So,
came out of the crowd. That made it more real.
it did. I mean, everything about it. I thought it
You know
was
what?
amazing,
I'll
man.
say this. I was
it had every-
expecting Carmella for this. Not
I think they were waiting for the Raw. I
Liv,
think they did.
Liv,
I think
Liv
Yeah,
that
also
I was
did her
about to
thing.
click the
missed an
picture, man.
opportunity.
Rhea Ripley, who also came in
Yeah,
at number
Liv,
one,
hey, boo, hey.
and
I gotta say
everybody,
this.
and I'm
Liv
hearing
earned her
that
spot back.
Oh, absolutely. She never lost it, in my opinion. Shit. Let me say
Fan
this.
base wise, I feel like they got way more behind her now.
Oh,
from
yeah,
that Rumble.
part I absolutely
Yeah.
agree.
And another thing that a lot of people, I'm hearing that it's a one off, but the return of Nia Jax,
Boom.
like when she came out, I just wish I just could hear every wrestling fan right now because they hate Nia Jax.
Bruh.
And
Dude,
I was never one of those people like, oh man, I hate her though, but I hear a lot of bad things.
I mean, she did a
they
lot of
need to-
work. She did a lot, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
you want to know what
But-
she did? Ow my butt, ow my hole.
Oh
That's
my-
all I got to say.
Dana
All right.
falling on the stage.
No, more like falling on the
Oh,
ring apron
man.
when you start to.
That was my downfall with the Rumble. Dana's been in there for too long to be like she was. She just did not feel like she clicked well.
I mean, whether maybe
That spot she
talking about,
fucked Rhea up, that spot really could have hurt Rhea.
yeah, you're right. But I think that was
I think it was like a
opportunity.
suplex type thing they were trying to do. I guess they couldn't get over on that spot, and how Rhea flipped back and like good thing she's flexible because that could have been bad.
Oh, that would have been a disaster.
Yeah, but I think they gave her that opportunity because Dana Brooke doesn't really do anything besides come out and just get squash matches, unless when they had the 24/7 championship, and she was doing that though. But
I have 18.
Women's Royal Rumble, in my opinion, was dope. I love how Rhea came out and went bell to bell. And also, I like, it was a little similarities from the men's because Walter came out at number one and went all the way, but just got eliminated by Cody. And then we have the women's and Rhea come out and she goes all the way and win it, So I like that. Yes. And I like that.
I can't believe y'all didn't mention one particular person.
Look at it. It's been a lot.
Hang on, I want to do that.
I know I'm forgetting.
I can't believe you didn't mention one.
Return was the dopest shit I've waited for. Her old makeup look.
Asuka, oh yes.
Oh god,
I'm done. I'm done.
When Asuka came out and she
I was the one showing the referee the camera. They fined me.
Please let this happen. I went, let's bring that layer to her. I was all for it. The other thing is, and you brought up Dana Brooke, I'm glad you did. Okay. That spot, absolutely, she could have gotten, Rhea could have got hurt. To me,
so could have Dana.
Dana, I think there was a massive disconnect for her. She did fine in NXT. No question about that. Here's where I have a problem. You called her up. And what did you do wrong? The old man paired her with Charlotte. To me, that was old style. I put this person with this big name. It's going to rub off on him. It didn't. It backfired. What needed to happen was let Dana Brooke be herself, get some reps, and figure out a good story for her to have. And to me personally, I think she needs some more in-ring time. And I was
hold up. More in-ring time?
Dana Brooke. Now,
She's been there since the Black and Gold original brand.
my opinion, the reason they gave Dana Brooke the amount of time that she was in the Royal Rumble is because she don't
Give
really
her a
build
showcasing
anything.
moment.
And
Give
yeah,
her her time to show off.
that was that. I don't see any. Dana is probably good to work with to get women, ready and do well at the
No
PC or
lie,
whatever.
Dana is a
You're
manager.
saying she's an
But
She's a
enhancement talent.
manager.
yes, that's
She
the
is
best
a
thing I can
valet.
say
She is not a worker.
because
She is
it
not a
because it
wrestler.
doesn't show that they want to do more with her or that she really can. And also when she does work in the ring, it comes off as maybe she either could be moving too fast or she's nervous a lot.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
There's a bit of both.
I can't shoot stuff like that. A lot of wrestlers
So
are
I
always
don't know.
nervous. It doesn't matter about
Yes.
that part. But I do agree with what you're saying. She goes way too fast. I feel like she gets way too carried away. And you could tell she was going over way too much in her head when she was doing these spots. Like when she tried to do that spot with Rhea. You could tell she tried to get over, but she was hesitant to get over, and that what caused that issue with Rhea. And that hit that Rhea did right after that was legit.
That was her going, bitch, slow down.
Exactly.
I
They
agree.
must like her. I said that numerous of times. They released a bunch of people, but she still beat
Put her
her.
as a
So
valet.
obviously,
Put her on
That's
the
the
next
question.
team as a valet.
Blackheart's
They must
hitting
like her.
on the head. Why not release her? What is it that we don't know?
That's what I just said. She
She
must
might be
be a
doing
great.
some ambassadorship for. I mean,
she
you
must
gotta
be a
think.
great
There's so
enhancement
many
talent.
different things these guys are doing, even outside of wrestling, that is creating a wide brand for WWE. I mean, great example, Logan Paul. We didn't even say anything about Logan Paul in that damn Rumble. What he did with Ricochet.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that was
God. I don't
That
know
was
how they
sick.
didn't time that so perfect.
That was sick.
I will say this: the podcast that he just had with Cody, he mentioned the reason why he got eliminated earlier than what he was supposed to is because he did not tuck his chin in. Wrestling 101, ladies and gentlemen, coming from a guy that's had neck problems, you always tuck your chin. It doesn't matter if it's too high, too low. You tuck your chin. I know that I got so used to tucking my chin. If I like swerved in a car, my first thing is this. Like, is that basic instinct, and it could save you so many falls in anything by tucking your chin. And Logan Paul said that very adamantly after that spot with Ricochet. He was too high. He got too carried away and did not tuck his chin in. And he about almost, he really could have messed himself up from that. She connected. Oh, my Lord. Who's she connected with?
Somebody.
She's connected with a bodybuilder, if I remember.
That or she was doing something with Vince. No comment.
Stop it.
You think I'm kidding? Given all the bullshit that old man's going through, I can't wait to land on that old bastard.
Lord help me. But I think she could be like a valet.
That I can say.
I can see that one.
She does have the mic skill. She just needs a little bit more.
I gotta say this though. Roxanne Perez, if nobody has seen that person wrestle, I guarantee you went and tuned into NXT just after that Rumble. That Rumble.
Oh my God, she looked great, and Zoe Starks too.
Yes, Zoe went a very good distance too.
Mm-hmm. I think had Nikita not had to have the knee surgery, she would have as well.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now. No offense, and I know there's going to be Nia fans out there. I don't give a shit. I must say it. That spot should have gone. And I know this woman could use a definite upgrade because of who her douchebag loser husband is. AJ Lee, holla at your boy. I would have rather seen that because it would have been a huge fucking pop. I'm talking, you never would have seen it come. Oh, goddamn, Warren. You never would have seen it coming. AJ Lee, holla at your boy.
Coming to a Baywatch near you.
Hey, yo.
I'm always here.
This man on a roast message today.
You took the words out of my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
You look like a lifeguard.
David Hasselhoff Jr.
I guess I'm a pretty boy. I guess that's what we're going with.
But all I'm saying is AJ would have been good. Carmella would have fit that spot well because you wouldn't have seen it coming. You
Was
didn't
she
know
even in
when-
town yet?
I believe so. She was there, if I remember correctly.
What in the world? Is this man drunk today? What is wrong with him?
It's cold as shit outside. Oh, it might
I'll
not be
put
that
it to you
cold
like
in
this.
Florida.
It's like 80 degrees out here for us right now.
Good gracious,
must
man.
be
That's my
nice
type
for
of
the
weather
single
right there. Yeah, must be nice. Must be.
I'm sorry, guys. I can't live in
It's
snow.
30,
Okay.
35 degrees here in Washington, D.C.
Oh no.
Mhm.
Hey, can I please have that weather?
Yeah, hook us
I
up.
transfer it as much as I can to you, Dre.
Good luck with that.
In Jackson.
Yeah,
I hope you freeze your ass
in
off today,
Dallas.
boy.
In Texas right now, so you mothers know what we
Cold
go
as
through
balls
up
in
here.
Texas.
God
It's
bless.
freezing.
Shout out. But no, I think number 30 could have fit much better for somebody else.
I mean, she got a reaction.
I'm not disagreeing with that. What I'm disagreeing with the fact is you would have had a bigger pop for Carmella. You would have had
Especially back as the Staten Island princess, yeah.
Yes. You would have had the nth. Okay, and some people are going to get pissed at me for saying his name. I don't give two fucks. You could have had a higher pop that could have probably blown the roof off if AJ Lee walked out.
I don't see AJ Lee coming back.
I don't
to
see her coming back, though.
I don't
She's
see
been
that
training
happening.
heavily. Just
She's
like
been training. She's doing her. She's got her own wrestling company.
If the money's right, you going to take the money or tell him to go fuck yourself?
Oh, her husband did. Why not?
Well, that's because her husband's a piece of shit douchebag jackoff.
He could have been in the women's rumble. All I care.
Oh, Phil Brooks in drag. Hold on. I do not need that visual. Thanks a lot. Now I got to go throw up my dinner. Damn you.
Cookie Puss trending worldwide again. But other than that, guys,
I remember
Bailey. Oh my gosh. He said, well, Lord have mercy.
Thank you, Mom. Okay. Right over here.
Warren looked like he about to go to sleep.
Hang on.
Y'all frozen up over there. Lifeguard, wake up. Okay, well, I guess we taking over commission talk here. The Women's Royal Rumble was definitely nice. Love all the surprises from the NXT return of NXT superstars who made their surprise appearance in the Royal Rumble. I know everybody hated the fact Nia Jax was there, and yeah, just like Eric said, boo.
What
But
the hell? We lost Warren.
yeah, we lost Ron. I think he's just having some good time in the 85-degree weather in Jacksonville or something.
But let me ask you a question though, Dre, on this.
Cool.
With the Women's Rumble, do you believe that there was an element missing? Like a defining moment of sorts? Do you feel like that?
I really don't, because I feel like the Women's Royal Rumble match, just to me, just had kind of like what a Royal, from what I have seen growing up, obviously we got like 20, I want to say maybe 24, 25 of the regular superstars on the main roster. You're going to get maybe five, maybe, usually that was just the men's. And from the women's, it was just like we got, surprise appearances. We got everyone who was in it, from Becky, Bailey, everyone did their thing, so.
I agree on that.
Yeah.
Damn.
I thought it was awesome.
No, here's the reality to me. Love you, bitch. Here's to me the reality to it, okay?
I just got to buy a Wi-Fi extender.
I got one, trust me, worth every penny. The point is, to me, yes, we had all that, but there's always, in my eyes, that one moment where you see it could be a member of the main roster or somebody that's coming up. They get that big one moment that you sit there and you go, 2 years, main event.
Okay, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but maybe we didn't see that. But far as I want to say, as in Rhea Ripley, we kind of like saw that because I like the story that she told on Monday Night Raw because she took on
I really thought
Charlotte.
Beth should have been the Rumble.
She
Oh,
took
that
on
would've been perfect, too.
she took on Charlotte at the WrestleMania that was at the Performance Center, which Rhea Ripley had came up and chose Charlotte after Charlotte won the Royal Rumble, and people thought Rhea
That
was
was
going to
such a
win.
good match,
And-
but the fans, no
she
fans in the
lost.
stands. It sounded like a porno.
Oh wow!
Damn.
Okay. And
Y'all don't agree? All the grunting and everything. Come on.
But here,
This
it is kind
video
of like
on the
her
radar
moment.
meeting. That
So
Lord,
that was
is
her.
part of the
That was her
equation that
moment.
I got to take Dre's side on this. He's got a valid point. Look at what happened 3 years ago. You're in the Performance Center.
You probably do.
Pandemic's just begun. They did what they had to do. Rhea loses. You've spent 3 years slow burning this shit.
Mhm.
You just had Rhea's greatest moment yet. You're now testing the waters with Charlotte as a babyface. God bless and good luck with that shit. I'm calling this now. Rhea whoops Charlotte's ass. That's what's coming.
And if she don't, man, I don't even know.
Oh, I don't know how they dig themselves out of it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I do not know how.
Because
Now, if there's
Rhea's on the road.
shenanigans that, hang on, the one way I could see it where she loses is if Dom interferes and it backfires on her after the match. She gets pissed, goes off, and hauls off on Dom. That would make logical sense because you still have that part to the story.
Do you think it'd be too early for to be problems with the Judgment Day?
Come on, dude. They're getting their asses beat. It's got to happen
New
sooner
Nexus.
or later. We're gonna get to it here in a minute. I'm gonna mention it because I know we're gonna talk about it. You just pulled the motherfucking trigger after nearly a year on Sami Zayn.
Damn it! I tried to mute him. I tried to mute him.
But
They
guess
muted
what?
me instead.
You are now in a position where Rhea gets to turn around, and I bet you she'll do it. She gets to tell Finn, Damian, and Dom, this is personal. Stay the fuck out of this. That, to me, when you get a story of that magnitude, it doesn't matter who it is on the roster. That goes beyond volumes. Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
Jack. I'm sorry. I've had one of those days. But I'm telling you,
Change the group name.
if she does that, the connection's going to go right there.
Yeah, I see what you're saying though, but I think it's maybe too early for anything to maybe any frictions with Judgment Day. I think they are going well. They're a really good heel faction. But far as Rhea Ripley, I don't even think she needs to tell none of the other three guys to stay out of her way. I mean, she came out there on Monday Night Raw by herself, and for them forming this group, I'm pretty sure it's already
I agree.
It's already with them being in the group. They already
He's jumping, bro. He's jumping. I mean, taking a pogo stick instead of just staying in one spot, just leaping over to another tile.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's not time for them to break up. They're a good heel group.
Yes,
I like
agree
what they're
with that.
doing.
After the SmackDown draft.
Oh, so are they going to have a draft?
Yeah, draft is after WrestleMania.
Oh wow!
Remember, that's why they were talking about the speculation of the title being split.
Oh, I didn't even hear about that. I thought they was going to do a draft like in October of last year, but I think that didn't happen. And did they even do a draft last year after WrestleMania? And this point, I do get the whole draft. The networks want certain superstars Fox wants certain superstars, and but I don't know. Just get both titles off of Roman Reigns, though. I don't even care. I don't care less if Roman Reigns be champion for the next 5 years. Just get one of those titles off him, and I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. We'll be here on commission talks. Warren Marlowe froze up again. All right, but as we move on commission talks, we had what was it? LA Knight taking on Bray Wyatt in um, the Mountain Dew Pitch Black match. Eric, you there? I guess everybody froze. Just me and Eric here. Mountain Dew Pitch Black match, which I thought was pretty cool. I didn't expect the whole lightning, because that was one thing I think that kind of like threw fans off with Bray Wyatt
Um,
when he had the Fiend thing and he was coming out there with the red lightning. So
hold on. You gotta look at
they
the comment.
postponed it, Dre.
Goddamn. Yes, for $5 a day, you can save Warren from his tragedy and failure. Shiz is on. Hang on.
It, Dre.
To answer your question with the pitch black match, there were elements that I enjoyed, but at the same time, it didn't necessarily add up in my eyes, because where is this going? I felt like this was a match just to bring Bray back into the swing of things.
And I think this match also,
But I'll
I
tell
wanna-
you this, Uncle Howdy. I don't know where they're going with it, but I'm intrigued.
question: did you think this match affected the Alexa Bliss and Bianca Belair match?
I don't know. It might,
Because
but I'm going to be pissed if it did.
I mean,
Because I think
I thought
Alexa's been doing quite well on her own.
No,
Hey, Alexa took over in that match, bro.
No.
That was way better than that shit they did on Raw.
I'm saying that
That's
the
an
Royal Rumble.
understatement.
I'm saying that the Royal Rumble. Did you guys think that the Bray Wyatt and LA Knight match affected any outcome of the Bianca and Alexa Bliss match? Because the whole story with Bianca and Alexa had Uncle Howdy in it. But prior, Uncle Howdy had jumped off the scaffolding onto LA Knight, after that whole matchup ended. So it fell once Alexa and Alexa and Bianca match ended. It just fell flat in a way. But that's my opinion though on it. But Uncle Howdy though, I mean, the pitch black match, it did just feel a little bit off to me.
God.
But everything else,
Here we go
it's
again.
pretty fine though.
The boss is here.
I know this nigga is not talking no shit from a whack ass Wi-Fi signal that he can't even keep his own shit in check.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Hold up.
it is Mr.
I'm not even
Black
gonna be here
Iron
for long.
Stuff.
I just only came in here just trying to talk about shit to this motherfucker real quick about his whole Wi-Fi, man. Like I said,
I
$5
just
a day.
I've been trying not
$5
to
a day, you can
buy
help
it, but
this
I
man
have
with
to.
his Wi-Fi tragedies. Because every time when he comes on here and he tries
Ever
to
since I moved, it's been having problems.
exactly. So which means Jacksonville's fucking selling services is not good for y'all down there.
Yeah, we got Verizon and shit.
You might as well go to Dairy Field, some shit like that, whatever. Dairy's Place Farms, whatever.
Dairy's
That's what you
Place,
call it.
It's not Dairy's
Bump
place. It ain't
that
Dairy's
Wi-Fi
place.
over there just to do your shows down, man. This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. Like I said, $5 a day can help this man's Wi-Fi tragedies go away. That should be just enough for you to actually pay a decent Wi-Fi bill, so you can have some shit straight.
It's just the fact that I don't have the extender and I have it in the bedroom.
That makes no logical excuse.
I have
got
a big
fucking
place,
50-foot fucking wire for the back of my phone to my laptop. What are you talking about?
Hey, man.
Facts.
I have a big place over here.
Oh,
That don't mean shit, Warren.
Apparently it does because the extender's not. I don't know. I'm not tech savvy. I don't know.
Terrible. Whatever. then you better blame your floor
Love you
fans and
too.
shit because you should have thought about this shit when you was moving into that building.
There was a
that.
reason of it.
The pitch black
What?
match to me,
Go ahead.
I didn't mind it, but it just didn't add up.
I think it benefited LA Knight.
I'm not going to disagree on that. It benefited LA, but where was the logic?
Supernatural shit
No,
like that. just
this
for
was no
Bray.
supernatural shit. This was you taking acid and mushrooms and shit, and then you wander into a wrestling arena, and
I
there,
knew
and there the fuck did you have it with glow in the dark lights, trunks, and and glow sticks.
It was cosmic bowling.
Blackheart said acid. We forgot cocaine.
Cosmic
heroin,
bowling meeting
every
skating
drug
rings.
known to man. That's what this match looked like.
No, this is acid. This is LSD, and then you just going off into the street, and you just walking into some shit.
But
Sponsored by Mountain Dew.
do the do.
Nah, that kills sperm, bro. In the Duke's case, he needs his sperm.
1-800 buy Dukes and Mountain Dew.
No, buy that man a lifetime supply of some cocoa butter and lotion. You know what I'm saying? And maybe some lube too, because lube, baby oils, whatever shit that he can just splurge all over himself. I have no goddamn idea anymore. But Mountain Dew, you should have been. But no. But Mountain Dew should have been knew what the hell that they was getting their asses into when it came to this match.
I bet you they enjoyed it.
I'm thinking this shit was gonna be like pitch black, but no, you gave me neon lights, you gave me some shit.
Yeah,
from the
that's
fucking,
When he came out,
That's
in
what
that
I was
bright
saying.
Some shit from
I
the
knew
scene
something
from
was going to transpire with this.
this shit. This shit gave me that whole Batman Forever scene with Chris O'Donnell while he saves that girl from all the minions and shit from that little alleyway after he sold the Batmobile. It was that exact scene, except it was just two people done with it. I was like, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. That was the bathroom break.
Hey, all I can say is, here we go again with this
shits
whole
and a
lightning
flush moment. Or as I call it, that was the drizzling shits of the night.
All right, so the biggest,
that was like a far one off in
are
church.
we questioning Bray Wyatt now?
Of course we are. I've been questioning it. I said Uncle Hally had to be somewhere in this match. But no, they gave us him towards the end of the match.
Day one.
No.
Bray is a mediocre wrestler, but a great entertainer.
Okay,
and
but
I think we're starting to see that.
Wait. Technically, it's the writer that they brought in that's making this whole run seem like, okay, we get tolerated, but it's all about the cinematic matches that he needs to have in order for his character to really blossom into full-blown fruition. He can't have a regular match.
Can you imagine seeing that shit?
He just can't.
Imagine seeing that flickering light live.
I agree.
Dude, no, stop that. No, this is like you going to the roller rink, right? When it's cars one night, it's like that with the glow sticks. You know that. So when I see this match, I said
when you were saying him with supposedly a kendo stick, I'm looking at it, I was like, that looks like a poo noodle.
No, because like automatically, right? The moment when the match started, and I looked at how LA Knight's trunks were, those were neon glow in the dark trunks, knee pads, all the shit that he had on to go according to this. So this was already coordinated.
To what did you think about Bray's
they
paint?
knew what they was going to walk into.
Bray's paint looked pretty cool. I mean, didn't it?
It doesn't really blow up my skirt.
It was okay. Like,
so it did not benefit
really
Bray.
My skirt.
Y'all think?
No. This match would have been better if Uncle Hally was involved in the match, cost Bray Wyatt that match, and then you could have had this whole Undertaker and Kane storyline finesse.
That's what I was getting feelings with.
Similar to that, but yeah, you saved it for the end of the match.
Yes.
That's the post match.
For me.
You say that instead. And I was just like, oh no. Then that means
we
these
were
two
expecting a Snickers and we got a Snickers nibble.
No, that means you got these two gimmicks working with each other, but they're gonna be like at odds with one another.
Yeah.
Almost.
We're getting the ministry back, guys.
And now let's
Ministry
put the
meeting
asses
Billy
in
and
the
Chuck. Here
ministry.
we go.
Ministry my buttocks.
Ministry D's nuts. Brought to you
All right.
by Mountain Dew Pitch Black.
Oh my
Stop
gosh.
drinking those.
Get your sugar, Dukes.
Folks, if you don't know what we're referring to, go to last week's
sperm.
episode of Last
Sperm
Week of
count.
Wrestling. The second half of
Sperm
the show
count.
was roasting our buddy E. Dukes. You'll understand.
All right, let's talk about this match.
Oh, God.
Non-existent.
I wanted
Please,
Alexa.
not. Let's just go. Let's just go to the main event.
Right.
Hey, but
Not-
I thought you were
No,
doing something
non-existent.
with Bianca. That's your
Non-existent.
girl.
What the hell off?
Yo,
Say it
it's
again?
not fucking
We digging
existent.
through this shit.
Bro, like,
No,
come on.
no, you ain't skipping that, Dre. Not on
No,
your
we are
life.
skipping this.
Please.
No, we're
Please,
skipping this. The
let's
black
just skip it.
delegation here on this council is going to skip this match.
Yes, let's please.
That's
Like,
even a bad
I mean,
Why
there's
are you
nothing,
evidence?
nothing came out from this match, in my opinion.
And you
though. Like,
already knew who the fuck was actually
whole-
going to win that match.
exactly
I
was
wanted
Bianca
Alexa.
The
Belair.
finish,
But-
so
but-
Wait.
Uncle Howdy gave-
So we're gonna get criticism, right, for Cody Rhodes coming out at 30 for the Miz for the Miz Royal Rumble, right? But we gonna get the same thing here for this match that you knew from day one, the moment when it was announced that you knew who the fuck was actually gonna fucking win.
I wanted to see a swerve. What do you want from me?
I want to
Bro, we
this.
getting no fucking swerve at a Royal Rumble like that.
the whole story that they was building this up, majority of Uncle Howdy was sort of involved in it, or at least all the stuff that popped up on the screen from Alexa Bliss, and nothing came out of it. It just Bianca hit a move, and that was it. Boom, the match was just over.
It was a
Nothing
gut.
else. Nothing else. And I think after the match, Alexa looked at the Titantron, and
That's like kind of like transition that she's about to go back to that crazy mode again.
No, it's transitioned the fact that her and Bray Wyatt somehow they're gonna be near each other, but Uncle Howdy is gonna be the catalyst of all this shit. That's what it's leading up to.
Yep. All right. I guess that's it. What we're talking about there.
Yeah, man, we done with that. Next,
Obviously,
Let's get to the main
Rhea
event.
winning the women's rumble.
the
That was
Iron Woman of the whole damn thing.
so. The only thing I wanted on this, and you could tell that there had to been a chance that Rhea was definitely going to win, was when Beth Phoenix wasn't number 30.
Oh, that was I like that.
I expected
It
something
would've
on
made
that
it much more
scenario.
intriguing.
And it kind of, and she sold that spirit the entire rumble too,
Mhm.
which was good. I definitely would say I
that
looked
was
at that part really respectively. When she took that spear from, like, I love that she sold her ribs the entire rumble with that scenario as well. Other than that, I mean, Liv Morgan, she got that the medal for this one as well. Number 1 and 2, almost all the way to the.
Oh, no question about that. For me, Rhea has really come into her own over the years.
Rhea's
This
now a vet.
young
She's not a rookie no
woman-
more. She's a
This
vet.
young woman is going.
Nah.
If they
You
do
have
this
to
right,
build new fucking stars, and this is the one match that could build a whole year's worth of storyline for that one person, depending on when they come in, how many eliminations that they have, and how the fuck they get eliminated themselves, if not win it all. And this is where the hell that we're gonna see Rhea potentially becoming your new SmackDown Women's Champion by dethroning a babyface Charlotte Flair, which we already know people is not receptive of. They love to hate her. They love to hate Charlotte. So what the hell do you think Charlotte is going to do the moment when they drop that belt off to her? She's going to go right back to being the heel. And maybe get traded over the Raw. Boom, she's off the races. It's just a matter of time. They need the switcheroo from both rosters to refresh the storylines, to keep you entertained and to keep you want to watch them. So technically, you kind of need Rhea to be a champion right now. And this is the get back for the whole triple threat NXT championship match. What, 2021? That they had at the Great American Bash, right?
Yeah, I think so. Also,
So
Rhea,
this,
and also
this
Rhea.
is the get back for that match and for
One at WrestleMania.
The WrestleMania match that was
Yeah.
inside the Performance Center when COVID first started.
Hey, it was a good match. It was so weird.
But that's
No
the whole
fans.
point. Wait, but that's the whole point, though.
It is,
like,
yeah.
You see, because like you see how when the crowds are coming back, the certain people that was supposed to win those matches got their get backs.
Yep.
This is part of that program.
Do you think Drew's gonna get his?
Eventually, he will. Just not right
We
now.
didn't say anything about him in the Rumble. What did y'all think about him?
No, they just need him more for the tag team right now.
Yeah.
I would like.
If they don't have no more organic tag teams that's left.
Yeah. If we do
So now you got to put two best friends back together again.
Right. Angela lasted
and have them go after the tag team champions themselves.
That was crazy.
So
poor Kofi. I think Kofi needs to stop doing the crazy spots.
Oh
now.
yeah. Poor Kofi.
But that's his signature, though.
I think he actually did not land on the floor.
But that's his signature,
yeah,
though.
but I think
I think
they came. Yeah, I think they came up with that to try to like save him, but he botched it and he fell on the floor.
I think
But
it was
yeah,
supposed
that
to
is-
stand
that
in
is-
the chair or something.
Yeah, he was. That is his signature though, but it just didn't go. It didn't go well that night.
I know he put on his social media and said, "Rip." Okay, then I hear you. So,
Loud and clear.
I don't know. He's got it now.
Okay, skip this. Okay, let's just go straight to the main event. Goddamn it. Okay, this is what the fuck that we really came here for.
Oh yeah.
Thank
Oh
you.
yeah.
And
I gotta say, it benefited both. It benefited both guys.
Let me talk to you.
This was a KO show
Yeah.
for real.
Oh, this
This wasn't more of a KO show. This was more of a Sami Zayn hour.
I'm saying I wanted to get just talk about
No,
the match first and
motherfucker,
then Sami.
no. This ain't because of Kevin. The star of the match is
we know it was Sami.
the star of the match wasn't even partaking in the match. He was sitting outside.
My tribal chief.
When Roman Reigns said, "Nah, these guys stay in the back. You come with me out here." That's when you know some shit was about to happen.
Yep.
Oh,
You know, everyone would have came out with their mama with that shit, but no, it was just Heyman and Zayn. So that meant something. So that meant some shit was brewing to fucking happen. That's when you start saying to yourself, "Sammy, what you about to do, bro? Are you able to be full blown oos, or are you gonna try to save your former former ex best friend? God knows what." And
Can't wait for the promos
during the
Smack
whole
to come out.
prolong of the match, you see him be conflicted with his decision.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like basically, he doesn't want to help, but he does say he doesn't want to help, but he does want to help. He doesn't want to make Roman pissed off, but he's trying to save his former friend. He's starting to feel conflicted, the change of heart moment.
Yep.
So now when it comes to the end of the match, as Warren actually portraying the picture here, the chair represents the gun. I'm telling him to shoot him, point blank range, eliminate your opponent. And yet, what does the motherfucker do? Show the next clip. The next clip is the slap her around the world, the chair shot her around the world.
I didn't expect that one.
Sami Zayn
so loud.
replica chair shot Roman Reigns.
I didn't expect that
similar
part.
way.
I expected the other.
I didn't expect Jey Uso to stand in the corner. That's what I did not expect.
That one. I'm so mad
I
about that
didn't.
one.
I expected him to turn on him and Sami Zayn to do all of that. I didn't
The
expect.
part is Jimmy attacked him with no hesitation. And now Jimmy and Sammy were the buddies.
Listen though, this all play in Sami Zayn's head. You remember a while back on Monday Night Raw where I think Sami Zayn told Kevin Owens, he was like, "You ain't got no family. Nobody want to be family with you." And all of this came back around to where everything happened Saturday night at the Royal Rumble, but also how Jimmy for so long did not like Sami Zayn. He was just like, "Bro, I don't like that." He ain't. Yes, excuse me. Yes, Jay.
No, that was Jay.
Yeah,
Jimmy was all about Jay.
But hang on. I need to point this out because there's a part of this that sorry, I gotta disagree with you on that one. Here's where I'm gonna go.
That's heel KY guy right there, guys. Check out the Wrestling Against the Wrestling podcast on Fridays and Mondays.
Okay.
Great.
So here's what I'm gonna say. All right, with Jay in the corner, as soon as I saw it, I went, "Wait a minute, I know where this is headed." Hear me out. Do you guys remember that whole little shtick between Roman and Jay during the
Yeah.
pandemic days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
DUI fucked the whole
It
storyline.
just came back around, and look what it woke up. That the shit
It woke
happened.
up something because why? Eric? Because Jay actually fully embraced Sammy because what did Dre say earlier? The whole stick on Monday Night Raw, he said that that you ain't got no family, shit like that, right?
Mhm.
Someone in that group was gonna feel for Sammy. It was really gonna be like, yo, be like, I don't give a fuck about what they say. I'ma rock with you.
And then
It was more
we
than
saw,
that. Go
and
back
then-
to what happened with Roman and Jay.
I know
Jay
that though,
fell
but
in
that's what I'm trying to
line.
get at
Look
though.
what happened. I
And
agree.
then-
Right.
And then
Right,
at the
and
end
that's
of
what
that,
I'm getting at though. But what I was getting at was the fact that PTSD is the underlying storyline in this whole scenario. PTSD.
Oh, yeah.
Because this was the trigger awakening for Roman after the chair shot. You see his face. He's like, oh God, he's in that traumatic space all over again. The same thing that Seth did to him years prior.
Inside the cell.
Same similar thing happened to him, and now that PTSD kicks in, you're off the hinge. Now
And
it's
look
just
what
like,
he
nah,
did.
fuck that. Nah. Now you're right back to where the fuck that you was. And that's a bad place to be if you are like, ADHD, ADD, stuff like that.
Yep.
But that's what taking that storyline to go off the hinge the way that it did. And that's when you see Jay in the corner like, yo, we've been here before. We've been here. I've been here before. And now you experience it to someone
How
else.
does this affect the tag titles?
Another thing
Solo's
that I
gonna
thought was
defend it.
amazing. Another thing I thought was amazing. We seen Jimmy sort of turn into how Jay was before.
Yeah.
Because
Yep,
Jimmy
that's what I was
was
gonna
like,
say.
yo, man, this not this your brother? Like, really? Like, come on, get him. They was hitting the 1D on KO. They was beating him up, hitting with chair shots. But soon as Sammy hit Roman in the back, Jay was like, what are you doing? As if they had a meeting, or as if they went over this or talked about this. Like, don't you fuck this up, right? Because this is the moment. Like, you better fall in line. Because I had to fall in line, even though I ain't want to. And we saying over social
But
media.
that's the
Jay said,
difference, though.
I'm out.
Jimmy and
It
Jay
was
are the
literally like
ones.
this Seth Rollins type thing, but you had Jay involvement with it as well. It made it even more impactful. Like that cell when Roman got struck
But
with
it's
the
a whole
chair.
reverse psychology, though, at the same time. Because as y'all just said,
This has literally been the best storyline
Jimmy
in the
went
last
through it
20
first.
years.
Jimmy went through it first.
Period.
Jay went through it first. Jimmy fell in the line the moment when he came back. He's like, nah, screw this. He's like, no, I see what the hell happened to you. I'm not gonna go too deep into it, so I'm just gonna fall. I'm gonna fall in line. So did Solo. Jay was the only one that was the more conflicted. So who was the one that was going to be more conflicted in this scenario? He was.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy was just like on standby. He's just like, yo, listen, B, he made the wrong move, man. I'm sorry, bro, but I gotta whack him. And that's what they did. They assassinated this guy, literally in front of everyone. To even win now, Roman is more over as a heel more than this whole 2-year run that he had.
Great example.
Monday Night Raw. This was the one moment that got the crowd really booing him organically.
Yo, they doing a hell of a job making everybody wait to Friday Night SmackDown to keep this storyline going on.
Dude, Roman just turned into fucking Super Shredder.
Of it and
wait. Roman, when he turned heel the first time, he turned into Shredder. This time around, he's Super Shredder with the secret ooze on his side. Fuck that. Nah. He said the very moment before that pay-per-view went off, he said, yo, it's wartime.
Yep.
It's wartime. No one's spared now.
Like Dom does now. Like
now it's like, yo, Solo, man. But you know what else? Jay was supposed to be the underboss. Now that get taken the fuck away now. And guess who he put it on? Solo.
Yep.
Now Solo's now the underboss now, just in case.
Yeah.
So what's next? So what's next for Jay though? After this though,
hang on.
We're about to find out.
Jay's gonna be the main event. Jay, what do you mean?
I'll say
main event. Jay. He's going to try to really be like, yo, wait a minute, man. Roman, I know what you did to see me. I know what you had to do, but that was the wrong thing for you to do at that time period. And he will explain why. Roman will be like, nah, fuck that shit, man. I gave him that opportunity. I bless him into my family. You vouch for that nigga in court, and then you turn your back on this like that within a week. That's
You
gonna
think it
get
could be a
Roman
turn
his
taker
not
like how they did with
tough
Jimmy?
blood either.
Hold up.
I think Jay is going to tell Roman he hate him again. You remember when
That's
he
But
was
I
like, I
right.
think
hate you,
Jay's
man.
gonna side with him at
Blackheart said it.
Elimination
The
Chamber again. That's
PTSD
my
story
opinion.
I mean, he has no other choice.
perfectly.
And then it's gonna be Sammy and KO versus the Usos at Mania.
And you know what's gonna happen, right? Sammy, of course, they're gonna lose, but he's gonna get beaten to a bloody
Oh yeah,
pulp
he's gonna get beaten bad.
to where Kevin has no other choice to go out to save him. Or Jay's gonna be going out there first, trying to save him, but then he turns his back on Sammy and brutalize him match first before KO comes out to make the save for Sammy at the dead last end.
Biggest thing,
Here's the
Solo.
thing.
If
Here's
they
the other
defend the
thing to
titles,
this. Hang on. Here's the
Yeah,
other
and
part
is
to
it-
this that Blackheart mentioned earlier. Go way back to that whole thing with getting Jimmy and Jay to fall in line back in the cell. That whole 9. You now have a new layer with Sammy in this. When Jay said, I'm out, don't think for a minute those thoughts are not only back in his head, but he's going to risk everything to screw Roman and go, motherfucker,
this could be the title
payback's
switch.
coming, you son of a bitch.
It
we
could be the
talked
title
about it-
switch, then go into the
we-
next pay-per-view and lose.
We talked about
Why
it
would it
all
be
the time.
payback, Eric?
Or
Wait.
Mania.
But Eric, to counter that, why would it be payback for Jay though? Because Jay was the one that was like, yo, in the very
I wish
beginning,
that story would've
he didn't
kept
fuck
up.
with his movements. But then he eventually got beaten to a fucking pulp that he had no other choice to fall in the line because he got beat the crap out of. That's like a dog move.
Here's why. Look what he did inside.
Do y'all think Jay
cell
could
to
turn
save
on him
Jimmy.
at Elimination Chamber, turn on Sammy?
See,
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Because you're gonna
this
go with blood before anything the fuck else. I'm sorry, but Sammy was never blood
I
in the
still
fucking
feel like,
first
sorry,
place.
Dre, I feel like Rock's still going to be in this storyline. I'm sorry.
He's not gonna be in the storyline, bro.
He'll be
If
at
they
Mania.
did, they
he
would have
didn't-
done
He'll be at
he didn't-
Mania.
Bro,
He
if
didn't
they
show
did, they
up.
would have done it at the Royal Rumble just to
That's
kick
what I was
off
saying. That's what
WrestleMania
I was just
season,
about-
bro.
that's
It's
what I
not
was
gonna
just about
happen
to
now.
say. They
Hang
would have
on.
done it at the Royal Rumble, though. But
Right,
one
He'll
you're
be
not
at
gonna
Mania.
throw him
one
smack
thing I wanna
dab
say-
in the middle.
You could do it.
the bloodline is going to
Friday.
be the reason why the bloodline is going to break.
They're in the
Hang
same
on.
location.
Hang on. Hear me out on how I'd book it. So we just had what we had happen Saturday. Let's go to Friday. Roman's holding court. All of a sudden, Rock comes out. Rock bottom to Roman. He takes full control of the situation and goes, "You dumb motherfucker," and rips him a new one. Rips Roman a new asshole. Instead, me and the Samoan elders tried
But
to
that's
stay
gonna
out of it.
have to
You
lead
dumb
it to
son of
have
a
a
bitch.
match.
Now I gotta clean your
No.
fucking mess. And
In
bitch,
order,
won't
but
do
in
that.
order for that to happen, he would have to agree to actually come in to do that match, in
I don't
which
know
he
why
did
he
not
didn't.
agree to. So there's no way just to have him do a one-off and then have no follow-up afterwards for weeks.
All right, so we can all agree there's two differential things regarding in-ring shape and being in shape.
No,
I was hesitant.
it's it's getting into shape. And does he have the time to actually make these commitments to build up the story?
Exactly.
Which is
You still gotta
automatically
get
no,
back in
because
the
he's not
ring
going to do
competitive.
everything behind Twitter and TikTok and shit. That's not going to happen.
There it is, Cyber. Yep.
Which means that's not going to be the one to when it goes to Philly.
The funny thing is, Rock told them a long time ago he didn't think he was going to do it. They just held for a long time to
And
think if
then
he
you
would
looking
change his
at all the
mind.
movies that DC just released, right? When it comes to this whole year, right? In the next
He's
like
about to
few
have a
years.
free schedule
How
next
many
year.
other movies do you think The Rock is going to be playing in?
DC wise?
Yes.
he's
None.
gonna stay Black Adam. Who knows?
With James Gunn running it?
They're going to bring his ass back. They ain't going to switch him up now.
Oh heck no.
I mean, Rock told him he had to have Henry Cavill or he was out.
Doc, the whole point is
Absolutely.
it's going to take him like 3 months to get his ass into shape the way that
Because
he
they want
wants
to get rid of Ezra, the one playing the Flash. They want to get rid of. They want him gone. That's
They
the
want
whole-
rid of all the characters that they had. They want to bring the damn CW characters in there.
Oh, I know. And the only way they'll do it, and they've all said it, is if the guy that's currently playing the Flash that did Justice League and shit, he's out. If he's not gone,
Dr.
But the long moral of the story is The Rock is not. I mean, he's getting older. Okay, Father Time, and some of you wrestlers, motherfuckers, should know what Father Time does to your bodies. I don't give a fuck if you are the most beefed up, caked up motherfucker out there. You can't take a few bumps and last 5 minutes cardio wise. You're not getting in that fucking ring. Period.
5 minutes is long in a match.
Exactly. You see my point.
People look at me crazy when I say 5 minutes is long. It is. It's a pretty long thing. It's like Matrix speed when it comes to that 5 minutes.
Yeah, if The Rock didn't pop up at the Royal Rumble, man, as much as I wanted him to, I don't think he is now. You know, I was real intrigued when the conversation was asked to Triple H about The Rock possibly being involved at WrestleMania, and somehow he's not, you know, in ring shape or whatever that, you know. I'm not gonna say whatever that is. No
How's it going, man?
Charlie, he found me.
Charlie, long time no see.
Yeah.
I agree. I think him and Austin gonna be at Mania, of course. Just to do their thing.
Doing cameos and shit, but that's it.
Yeah, I just saw something on TikTok. I don't think we need. Why do we need Stone Cold?
2021.
I mean, obviously for the big name and attraction, though. But I don't.
Nah, they was trying to.
Y'all remember the WrestleMania 21
Cold
cameos where Stone Cold came out and did the gladiator thing? And that was the first time we saw that cameo.
They was trying to do a Stone Cold versus Roman angle if worse come to worse, but that wasn't going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you still got Sami and now Jay part of this whole scenario situation and shit. And it's no one else in that locker room, full-time wise, that Roman hasn't beaten yet.
I see maybe a retirement match for Roman.
For what? Why?
For Roman or for The Rock?
What he wants. Well, honestly, if The Rock does one more, that's it. Honestly, Rock doesn't have to do another match. That's the sad part.
Well, honestly, he should. Well, honestly, he should do that last match, face Roman, and still take the L. And that's going to be your.
And I think Triple H is doing the other opposite. He wants The Rock to win, and that's the thing that the fans have been back and forth.
Then this sounds like a Vince McMahon move. Then only Vince McMahon will pull that bookie shit out of his a-hole.
But I mean, that's more believable for Rock to lose to Roman than Stone Cold, because Stone Cold is not going to do the favors for Roman.
No, actually, excuse me, Stone Cold. No, they were trying to do a Stone Cold versus Brock angle, but now that's what happened.
God no.
And now that you finally got
that neck problem,
now that you're building for Lashley and Brock now.
That's and stay healthy.
Which I would be like, that would be more better. They should have done that shit in WrestleMania 20. They should have done that shit then. Get the prequel match. Brock could have won that one. Okay, cool. And then now Bobby Lashley could have had a bone to pick with him after all these years. And then boom.
Yeah. I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying? You could have springboard that shit that way. But nah, they just like, because you know what WrestleMania, it's always star-studded performances and star-studded athletes and names.
What do y'all think about with Seth? I think the direction for Seth is going.
Seth versus Logan Paul. Period.
That's gonna be the Steeler. I'm sorry.
That could be interesting.
And that'll be fine with me. I'll be content with that. I mean, absolutely content with that because I know Logan would definitely give his all. So was Seth, but the both of them being acrobatic, kind of like athletes and shit, CrossFit athletes. You can definitely do a lot of great stunts with them.
Oh yeah.
So, like you said, this would be just. I mean, the show stealer. Then I would agree with you.
That's going to be the entertainment one, man. I'm excited for that one. I heard just an example of it, and I was like, I can do that.
I don't know. In my head, for some reason, I think this was kind of like Seth Rollins' idea. Was like, man, what else is to do at WrestleMania? They ain't got really so many big names for let's say Seth to face or some of these guys to face, and Logan Paul is a great fit. for Seth
Shit,
Rollins.
it
Like,
could
he's
have
doing
been
everything
Seth
they
Rollins
do.
versus Jay White. Fuck it, I would have took that too.
You said Jay White?
I would have said Jay
Oh.
White.
There's a lot of free agencies coming.
Yep, and it would have been if.
Yeah,
he
but there's
showed
also a
up
lot
at
of
Rumble,
contracts. I
everybody
mean,
would
they're
have
not gonna be renewed. So what's gonna happen with them?
Next year's WrestleMania.
You're bringing in a lot of people back, but how many people's contract are set to expire after WrestleMania is over?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
a lot of them
like,
going to be
Aha.
signed.
So that's something y'all gotta think about. Aha.
Sure, a lot of them
After
gonna be signed.
WrestleMania is always now that's the beginning of their year.
I'm sorry. I think Seth is going to be a legit WWE guy till the end.
No, he ain't going nowhere. He's locked in.
He's not going anywhere only unless he gets released and for some stupid ass reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he acts a fool and does.
No, I mean like he done something like pretty horrific that like, the company can't tolerate, like that type of shit.
Yeah, that would be something interesting. That's for sure.
Curse stomping the president.
Huh?
Curse stomping the president.
Oh, God.
I paid for that. But other than that, obviously the next show coming up is Elimination Chamber. I feel like this makes the animosity between.
No, it's not. It's Vengeance Day, and that's on Saturday.
But I'm talking about just for like the bigger picture one for
Elimination.
Elimination.
You talking about just the main event? Oh.
I was going to talk about NXT if you wanted me to.
Oh.
I'm just talking about like how Royal Rumble ended. It's going to be interesting going into the Elimination Chamber.
Okay, but still. Oh
yeah. Oh, that's old one. Okay, it popped up again twice.
Look, NXT, kudos.
Roxanne, I guarantee you got a lot of people to watch NXT this week. That Royal Rumble performance.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, I look forward to seeing Roxanne Perez facing off against Jason Dolan.
They're finally going to get to showcase what they're known to do.
And the cool thing, and here's the other thing that I'm intrigued with. You had Tiffany Stratton come back. You have new stories that are going to start playing out. Going into WrestleMania week, what culminates? Do we get Braun Breaker all the way through Mania as NXT champion? Or does he
do Andre the Giant Memorial?
He drops it at Stand and Deliver, and that's it.
Stand and Deliver?
Yeah, that's it. He drops it then. Then after the draft, he gets drafted to either Raw or SmackDown, which I'm thinking Raw.
Braun would fit Raw for sure.
Braun's going to fit more Raw and as a
Carmelo would probably be on SmackDown.
Could you imagine Braun Breaker and Brock, just as an example? The two of them?
Nope.
I'm done.
A baby Steiner versus a full grown Brock.
A fucking bear.
Fuck. Hey, it'd be Abe Lincoln facing a bear. It'd be hilarious.
No, that's gonna just stuff. No, that's gonna just be like, oh no. No.
I'm saying not right away. I'm saying give it a couple of years. Give it a year or 2 years.
Do you think Brock would even last a couple more years?
I think Brock is done after this year. I think Brock after Mania is done.
I'm saying, like when you say that, it's like, okay, how old is Brock?
Brock is retiring after Bobby, and I think that's it.
How old is Brock Lesnar right now, currently?
Is he in his early to mid 40s? Maybe he's got to be at least in his early 40s because Sable's older.
No, he started this thing.
Sable is a lot older.
He started his run. He started his first run when he was what, 21?
21, 22, I think.
20?
Yep.
This has been 23 years.
He got an OVW at 20. He just turned 20 when he went with OVW. He's 45 years old.
So 25 years. So, I mean,
I thought he was a lot older.
No, they'll only bring him back for special attractions, though.
How
That's
old
it.
is Brock Lesnar's wife? Oh my God. 10
How
years
old is
apart
Sable?
between these two.
Oh, she's 55? Shit. He got him a cougar. What did you think was going to happen? Shit. God damn.
I thought she was a little bit older.
Quick.
I thought
No.
Brock was a little bit older. He's
Mm-mm.
No.
No. Sable was long.
Him and
Sable's-
Cena are the same
Sable's
age.
a cougar. Sable's a cougar.
Oh, yes, she is.
Cena and Brock are
Yeah.
the same age, 45.
Yeah,
Bobby
John
is
Cena's
only
got that
46.
Big ass bald spot like Shawn Michaels had with no weight.
Stop it.
God damn, I gotta find a mirror.
Ray's only 48. Braun Strowman's 39 years old.
Yeah.
Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman's 39? Fuck. You serious?
I typed in how old is Brock, and 3 people came up: Sable, Cena, and Braun Strowman.
Damn.
That man almost 40.
Damn.
But obviously he stand and deliver. I'm going for Grayson Waller, bro. I'm sorry. I love everything that dude is putting out.
Stop it, boys and girls.
That boy is
No.
gonna be
No.
that boy is gonna be a main eventer pretty soon.
Yeah, NXT, but not in the main event. They're going to classify
He'll be
that man
like
the same way that they,
mid-caliber
no,
heel
they're going to
for a while.
classify that man the same way that they just classified Sami Zayn. He's not a main eventer. I'm sorry.
I want you to talk about that. Like when they just
Why?
did an episode with Ariel.
Why? I don't want to talk about it. Why?
Because a
Why?
lot of wrestlers need to hear that.
I don't give a fuck.
You know what I'm talking about. And we've been saying this for a long time. It's the difference between champion and carrying the product. And Sammy brought it out as a visual. Like he said, he could carry the title for a while, for 6 months or so, but he could not be the guy to the face of the company.
So, Kofi Kingston.
Exactly. People got mad when I referred that because I
And that's
what
people, and that's the reason why I don't want him to be a champion, because if that's
going to
be
die
it,
out quick.
and only have one title run, and then that's it. You're finished.
I got
thank you, fuck you, bye.
But I think it might last a little bit longer.
Jim Cornette Jr.?
No, because listen, just because Triple H is a booker, right, does not mean he did not learn from the one guy that he's been around majority.
You mean how he got
booked? two-thirds of his life. two-thirds of his life. If not researching from other promotions on how they do it, or how certain stories that other companies had done in the past, you can you can recreate them now and make it more fresher. Who knows? But in this case, they're still stuck on, can they put this guy in a suit? Can they actually have him go on the Daily Show, Tonight Show, all these shits to pump out our product? Sami Zayn is not that guy. I apologize. Sorry, folks. He's no Roman. He's no Stone Cold. He's no Rock. He's no John Cena. He's no Hulk Hogan.
To the Adam Sandler brand.
He is not a generational talent that you can say we can build the company behind him. We can get him out to the masses, and we can get him to go on these shows to pump out our product, so many new fans and nostalgia fans can go back to watch us again.
I gotta say this part though. In the match at Rumble, Roman looked at Sammy, says, "If you want to do this, be with the family that you love, the people that love, or go back and do jackass shit." That shit had me rolling. I was like, "Oh damn." That was perfect scenario when he's like, "Oh, you can go back to doing jackass shit." That had me right there. I was like, "Oh man." That's what I thought, where it was going to make Sammy retaliate back at KO at first, and then obviously Roman turn on him. But I love the swerve that they did.
But sometimes success does not mean happiness, and that's what that signified when he said that.
Yep.
Would you rather be successful with me over here, or would you rather be over there with a friend that you went back and forth with, that turned his back on you twice, and you still try to resurrect this friendship between? Mm-hmm. That's what the storyline told me.
Yep.
Sometimes it's not about the money. Sometimes it's not about the success. I think sometimes it's all about the inner happiness of one person. As Sammy probably said to himself, look what the hell me being with his family had changed me into. And he
In my
probably didn't
opinion, I
like
think
himself.
KO is more a main eventer than Sammy, though. In my opinion.
I mean, Kevin Owens can be a main eventer, but he would never be the face.
No, I'm not saying more of visual than what we see with Sammy.
No, as a visual, no. Husky Adams needs to get his ass into the gym, and Kevin Owens needs to build up some muscle, motherfucker. How about that? And if we want to be a main eventer, look how the main eventers are looking like nowadays, Mr. Warren. They're tall, they're lean, they got muscle, they got long hair. Some of them got short hair. Shit, some of them got fucking short hair. The fuck?
Some of them got no hair, don't care.
Okay, but that was like Austin, though.
I can't go bald.
Okay, but that was Austin, though. That's only one prime exception.
Yeah. Brock wasn't bald yet. You're right.
He wasn't
Cena's
bald.
about to go bald.
I love it, though. I love it.
You need to comb over that top part, just put it right over there.
Make sure
Just have him shave his back, shave his ass, and put in some hair implants.
Oh my god. I don't think he had hair. That's but we get this. There's only 2 matches right now that are guaranteed. We got Roman versus Cody, and we got Rhea versus Charlotte. Does that sell the pay-per-view for you right now?
Obviously.
Yeah. That's by default.
I love the fact that this is like a golden scenario, and then you got Cody. I mean, just the whole story build up towards it. This is going to be like how we watch college football or something. Is somebody finally going to beat Alabama type scenario? Like Alabama's been consistently beating everybody down every single year. Can a team just conquer it? And I feel like that's the reference when we get with this. Even though Georgia's beat Alabama this year, but still, you know what I mean. But I think with this match, obviously this is going to be night 2. There's a rumor about night 1. Roman's defending twice. How do y'all feel about that?
I'm cool with it.
And who?
I don't know.
Could be.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I say Seth, but I don't know.
No.
It could. I mean,
That would be
it's not
too
going to be Seth. Seth's going to be focusing on Logan Paul whenever that happens.
Is it for the IC title? What is that? What title is it? It's supposed to be a title that they're facing.
It's going to be the Universal title, but they're going to put the WWE
No.
title.
It's whoever.
Title.
Whoever.
No. It's going for the United States title.
Yeah.
Whoever Roman Reigns is taking on the next night, besides Cody, or the night before, is somebody for SmackDown.
Or Roman can potentially lose it on the Raw or SmackDown.
The Raw
and
before
you
Mania?
do that anytime after Elimination Chamber.
I could see Triple H doing that, using his TV shows for to lead up for big.
No.
Triple H dropped the title too. Was on a Raw.
No, also there's one other alternative, and then he doesn't do anything. He goes on Monday Night Raw because he barely goes on that fucking show.
Sacrifices it, yeah.
He throws down the World Heavyweight title. I got no use for this title anymore. No one in the back can defeat me. No one that it's not even on my level. So boom, I just own this belt. And he just focuses on the Universal title because if you think about it,
SmackDown's title because
more likely Cody is gonna win at WrestleMania. Is Cody gonna hold on to both belts? Me personally, I don't think so.
He's gonna get burned out.
And if he does, Cody gotta be going back and forth, defending both belts 2 separate times. If they decide that at the draft, now the champions are split again. Then what's gonna happen with the Universal World Heavyweight Champion? That champion will have to defend twice.
Yep.
So if Cody wins, he might have to win both the belts, and they had to defend both of them. Unless if Roman says, you know what, I just sold one, and I'll rock the other one, the Universal one, and he loses that one instead.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
I don't know. But they got a predicament that they need to figure out before Elimination Chamber so they know what they're doing afterwards.
Stone Cold.
Because that will only give them 7 weeks from that night of Elimination Chamber. 7 weeks to get to WrestleMania. That's
Isn't that
7
crazy? It's already
shows.
sold out. WrestleMania has already been pre-sold out already. There
Yeah.
was not even a match guaranteed yet.
Hey,
Like
what
that-
you say, WrestleMania in Hollywood? Fuck that. People are going to buy those tickets.
WrestleMania is Super
People
Bowl.
are buying
I don't
travel
care what anyone
packages.
says. That is the Super Bowl.
Dude, people are buying travel packages. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So they got to plan ahead, way ahead of time.
I'm curious, like, now that they got 2 nights, which makes it even more better because at WrestleMania 33, my God.
Oh God.
From rain, hot, and even freaking hotter. The lights in our face when the Hardy Boys came out. Like, oh my gosh.
I
I'm so
bet
glad
you
they finally got
forgot.
2 nights.
Surprising, you look like a goddamn tangerine walking out of that arena.
Had a spray tan. Shut up.
Hey,
I
that's
actually
what
wrestled
most
a
of your
show
people do
before
anyway.
that night.
Y'all Paulies and Vinnies and shit.
Oh damn.
Oh man. All right, guys.
We're gonna call Warren Wally.
Oh my gosh. All right. Now we're on our segment. Rumors. Anybody got any some wrestling rumors?
Here's a rumor. Warren.
Oh God.
Oh, here we go.
No, it's not. Well, okay, fine, whatever. I'm gonna just hold it to myself then. Screw it.
No.
Yes.
I don't think so, unless for the right price, I get something juicy out for free. Okay, I do not know what the hell that was about to be, Warren, but please do not take
I
off
almost
your
fell out of my chair.
shirt.
Ladies and
God damn
gentlemen, Warren's gonna do a striptease.
Okay, on that note, no. On that note, he completely messed that up.
Well,
News
you
ready,
referred me to a
news ready
lifeguard.
stuff.
I guess I'm bringing
News-
sponsorship for the Magic Mike movie coming out.
No.
Channing, no Tatum.
But also a bit of juicy news that Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens flew to Jay Briscoe's funeral immediately after the Royal Rumble was over, which I thought that was kind of neat. They got respectful for me for them doing stuff like that. Tony Khan actually had a private jet flew some of the wrestlers from AEW over to the funeral, the night before. So that was pretty wild.
AJ Styles was out there as well.
Stuff like that. Definitely that donation has risen to high numbers. So congratulations to Jay's family. And the girls, they're going to be recovering. The recovery is going to be taking longer than expected, but they'll be in good shape though.
One of them is actually going to be on a back brace, right?
Yeah, in a back brace for a while, but she should be able to regain
Right.
ability to walk, which is a lucky thing.
Oh yeah, that's a real lucky thing.
The Great Muta officially retired last week.
Yep.
So that was kind of something. He had his last match officially last week when Darby Allin Sting was in Japan. And a 6-man tag match at Pro Wrestling Noah. Yeah. And my man Hakushi, he's still doing his thing though, man. He's still looking good for his age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So
shout out to Hakushi, man. So I mean, a lot of y'all that don't remember Hakushi, go back to WWF 1995.
Yep.
Was when he debuted.
It was 95.
Any of the stuff that I missed? Any of something like this?
Kota is the free agent.
Who's the free agent?
Kota Ibushi.
Ibushi is now about to do a show at GCW in like another month.
Yep.
He's going to do it against Effie, I think.
Kenny King just re-signed with Impact.
He did?
Okay, so did Tasha Steelz too. They both resigned.
Gotta love it.
That's all I really got for news and rumor report.
They're
Warren, you still in shit though.
Rumors
and innuendos.
And breaking news, Warren, you still ain't shit with that tank top on.
Hey,
Go save a kitten from a tree.
You can go to the
Go save a
bonfire
kitten
shop.
from a tree, you homos.
Oh my god.
It's official. Fuck you,
But-
bitch, shit.
Obviously, we got the new 2K23 revealed. Cena is on the cover, ladies and gentlemen. And
And his showcase.
his showcase. Let's talk about it.
This will be interesting enough.
Y'all think the
Hopefully
Cena
the
story mode is gonna be good?
hopefully the gameplay is a lot more better than what it was for 2K22 and the control panels. My God.
Way better than 2K21.
Better than the last.
There wasn't even 2K21, you numbskull.
I meant the other one before that because the controls were a pain
You
in
mean
the rear.
2K20?
Okay, 20, yeah. The controls were a pain in the rear. Man, that jump was so
Nah,
difficult.
see, the one from 20 was bad. It was just the software was trash. 2K22, the gameplay was all fucked up. It was all messed up. Like they changed a lot of shit around.
They just tried to do like
And then
more.
it felt
more
more
like five
arcade than
moves in
anything
one.
else.
Yeah.
And then the gameplay felt more arcade than anything else.
The problem is they put these
That's
games
why
to
people
make
didn't
it
like
so
that joint.
real, and it messes up everything. That's what it is. It's like in the Madden games. Madden games is they look so real. It's just they don't have any newer features to it just because of how they look. I remember I talked to somebody and they told me how amazing the NBA game was because you could see the sweat on their face. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. It's a great game. You can
Let's
watch
just
them
hope
sweat.
like I said, the gameplay is better for this one rather than 2K22's.
And everybody, you get Cody Rhodes, and it's not a created character.
Oh, God.
Wait, but you're still going to do that for AEW's characters though. So what's the
Oh,
point?
God, yeah, all the
Then you got to play a whole nother game just to play them,
AEW guys on there. My
and then
God.
you got to play a whole nother game just to play them.
And we're gonna get the game this month.
When's the AEW game?
It's gonna come out this
supposed-
month, apparently. From what I understand, they were just waiting for the rating to finally come through, and now it did. So now they're gonna start.
Supposedly.
They're gonna
The
The only
start
reason why they didn't do that because they're not trying to do it in March. They're not trying to do it in March when WWE's this shit come out.
I don't know.
Which I think it would be best for both companies and just be like, yo, fuck it. Let's just do what 50 Cent and Kanye West did when they came to their albums. Let's release them on the same day and see who buys what.
Get you
I'm down
battle
with
of the games.
Warren,
Game-
shut up. You'll probably be spending maybe like at least $120 for both games.
Well, it depends if
Tops.
you can get the actual John Cena package. That's like $100 right there. You think there's going to be another case character for like
$120?
So they legit, it's just going to be Cena.
It's gonna be like 3 versions of the game: the standard version, the deluxe edition, and then the John Cena one. That's like the ultimate one.
I haven't done a Bloodline version yet.
No, they should have done that one for last year though.
Yeah.
They should have, but they couldn't. I don't even think that they would even have Solo even part of the whole Bloodline thing while this game was even in the making.
Didn't they actually put Solo in the game?
And I mean, in this one, 2K23, but
That one's
not the last one, 2K22. No,
right?
no.
Okay, that's good. That's good. All right, Dre, you got any?
Now I'm about to make this man American Deadpool into a fucking character in one of those games. Just trying to play this thing.
I've actually been created a couple of times. I will say it's not that hard, and the person said it was easy.
Oh no, I think about that.
Get Deadpool's mask and put it red, white, blue. Put a star on it. All right, guys. Basically almost done. Super Bowl is almost here, and Tom Brady has announced his retirement. We'll let Mr. Tom Brady lover down here give his final words regarding Tom Brady.
Okay, first off, Warren, suck my dick. Secondly, kudos to my man TB12. I mean, this is really, really for real. Maverick, I hope and pray that you hear me saying this. He's not coming back in September. Jesus Christ. And you know what is going to happen? Aaron Rodgers is going to go to the San Francisco 49ers. Quote me. I'm done.
He's going to San Fran.
He's gonna go to San Fran. He's out.
Got Purdy, man.
Nah, he's gonna be second string again though. But Trey Lance, he might be traded.
Yeah, Trey almost like Zach Wilson right now.
Okay, next on that note.
That's been rough on some of those. But guys, now we're on our victory lap. Who wants to go?
I mean, when they catch us Friday, you mofos. Hashtag Mob Above All. Catch us every single week. We have another watch party coming on Saturday, NXT's Vengeance Day. And we're going to get to the bottom of this whole Inter-Podcast Championship debacle going on between KB and Tyler Hayter over there in the corner and shit. Yeah, to all my ops out there in the world, suck my dick, nigga, and I'm out.
Damn, tell us how you really feel.
Hey, my man got ops though.
I hope he's wearing his Uzi shirt.
Oh, wait. I almost forgot something. We need to play the Uzi clip one final time to make it rest in peace because Sami Zayn is no longer.
I'm not doing that.
I'm kidding. That could have been a perfect
What
burial.
about trademark
This is not even my platform.
Disney reference.
I didn't say it was.
Secondly, this is not even my platform. This is Warren's and shit. So he will have the clip.
All right, you have to send it to me.
Put
That's the
Uzi
case.
in the
I'm not
grave.
sending nothing because I don't even have it on here.
Oh man.
Uzi's officially dead, baby.
No, she's not ready. All right, Dre.
Damn.
Hey, man, I appreciate it. Thank you guys, man. This was always dope, man. Definitely follow me at the 1130 podcast everywhere: Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, and check out the 1130 podcast. New episode of Beyond 1130 next Thursday, and the wrestling podcast this Friday. Thinking about doing it. Well, I ain't thinking about it. I'm doing a little bit more live shows, so I think next week
We
is my
rubbed
week.
off on you.
So yeah. And then I also made a little promise to myself that in 2023 I'm gonna do some live things. So I think we're gonna do that next week. The commission talks on Live Talk Pro Wrestling. We're gonna start out next Wednesday. We're gonna keep
snap.
the ball rolling.
What?
We're
You're going on a Wednesday? Oh Lord.
No, I
Oh
should.
man.
Hell has froze over.
I know.
Max.
So yeah.
I can't.
Oh, Lord.
Appreciate you guys, man. Definitely subscribe to everybody here, man. Eric, Shiz, Warren. Thank you guys, man. This was dope.
Always, bro. All right, Mr. Joker. The floor is yours.
Well, before we get out of here, the asylum will be reopening very soon. I'm going to give a bit of a spoiler. Inside my Wrestler's Life Chamber will be the late Jay Briscoe. I want to do it. Can't stress that enough. It has to happen. I want to talk about it from my perspective. But in my chair, Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
Such good.
I got something special cooked up for your bitch ass. You might want to be prepared for that one. Strap yourselves in. You never know
Into
who's
the
going to
massage
wander
chair?
into my asylum. But one thing's for sure. That motherfucker going to get deep fried. I need an 8-piece of VKM, 2 sides and a biscuit for $39.99. That popped in my head, ladies and gentlemen. I can't. I'm sorry. I
Like
love
a
you
t-shirt
all.
slogan. Oh my gosh. Now you got to get a slot for chicken. No.
Can we get a sponsorship for KFC, Churches, and Popeyes? Please.
Man. If y'all didn't get the lube for Dukes, I don't know what else to tell you.
We're not getting lube for Dukes. No. Can you imagine that? OTTR sponsored by Lubriderm.
The Luba podcast.
God. E. Dukes would never live that shit down. And
Oh
Boss
yeah,
is
man!
sitting
Y'all
there,
need to start the
and I know
reality
he's
show,
probably
The Dukes of Love. I'm telling you, it will trend. It will trend.
Wait, what happened?
Bro, you remember I screenshotted Dukes basically trying to hit on a dating site on a Facebook market.
Oh God!
Oh.
Bro, you remember this?
I remember.
Me, you, and
No.
Yoni got into this.
I know which one he's talking about now.
I ain't trying to put him out, but
The only thing
he
I
was
know
on the
that got
Facebook
caught.
marketplace trying to see about a date.
Oh my God! I was like, Deuce, really? You want to expose yourself in public like this?
And he ain't said,
like I
"Oh,
said,
he ain't said nothing."
IBD
He trying to get a date.
Sponsored by Lubriderm, it's over.
All right.
We're screwed. Hi, welcome to the OTTR podcast. We are sponsored now by Lubriderm. Thanks a lot,
The
Dukes.
Dukes that love
Lube
trending
podcast.
worldwide. Coming to a Twitch channel near you.
No Twitch, and he would get banned.
You want to put that shit on YouTube?
That's even worse.
Yeah.
Foggy Meadows Worldwide. Oh boy, that's some desert shit right there.
That's worse.
Oh man, guys, thank y'all. Y'all can also follow the Buzzing with Marlowe podcast on all social media handlers. Just make sure if you are new to the channel, even for everybody here, y'all make sure y'all like, share, and most importantly, subscribe to every single body in this chat, and including to our boy Dre. Man, this has been a fun one, hilarious. Blackheart's always a pleasure to have you, brother.
Yep.
I can't.
I'm waiting for him to tell you to get your internet fixed, bitch.
He was the whole time.
I know, but just remember, folks, for $5 a day, you can save Warren from his tragedy of signal failure.
If Dukes doesn't get a lube
That was the best comment from
sponsorship,
you.
I'm not getting that. I just have to go get a damn Wi-Fi extender. That's all
Dude, it's
gonna
worth
be.
it. I got one, bro. It's worth it money.
Ever since we moved here, I didn't think I need it, but it is what it is.
Yeah, you're going to want it. Trust me.
Yeah, especially with everything in the house. And everything is linked to Wi-Fi. My kids have like 5 devices already attached to the
Well,
Wi-Fi.
that's the reason why right there, stupid.
That's the problem I got with everyone. Everyone's linked to the thing. That's the problem. Yeah. Dude, my wife and Belle's watching the damn episode out here right now. I can hear it. She was telling
But you should know
Blackheart.
better than that.
Right. But guys, thank y'all for joining us. Like I said, Buzzing with Marlowe, we're going to be on 2 more times this week. Tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm joined with Gregory Hall. We're talking about pH levels, the goods and the bads for your body, how to check out everything, stuff that doctors do not tell you about. And if they literally say something about cancerous, don't instantly do chemo. So definitely tune into that one tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. And obviously our weekly scheduled Buzzing with Marlowe episode at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, we will be joined with the one, the only. She is going to be the one to help all our parents talk about how to teach the proper way of swimming. I'm looking so forward to that one. Miss Shannon. That one's going to be an awesome episode. I'm looking so forward to that one. Very educated. I need helping my kids learn how to swim. So this is going to be very exciting for me on that. Also, guys, you can catch me on the Beeline podcast later on tonight from Straight Through the Roots Pro Wrestling. I'll be on there. I think we're talking about the Royal Rumble, of course. That's about it. Also, guys, check out everybody on here. Follow the mob. Make sure you follow the Wrestling Asylum Man, and you make sure y'all follow Mr. 1130 himself. Guys, we are the commission, and we are out of here. Y'all have a good one.